Hello, everybody. Welcome to LT Outdoors Sunday Night Live. I'm going to take this second here real quick and share on Facebook so everybody knows out there in the Facebook world that we are live. I hope you guys are all having a great week. Let's see. There we go. To Facebook. Hey, Alex, how you doing, buddy? Hey there, Pat. How's it going, man? Hey, Jack. I hope you guys are all having a great week. Hopefully the internet works good tonight because I am paying a heck of a lot more money for this crap. So thanks, Alex. I appreciate it. Yeah, if you guys could all hit that thumbs up, I appreciate that. Hey, Ryan, how's it going, brother? Hope you're doing good, man. How's that ice looking? Is it gone yet? Gosh. I love how everybody seems to get on here pretty quick. That's great. I like seeing that. I hope you guys are having a good week. I've had a decent week. It's been a little slow, but things are getting kicked into high gear here. Once spring starts, it starts fast. And so there's so many activities that start with it. So pretty soon, guys, I'll be jamming out those videos again 3 times a week guaranteed. So hey there, Rob. How you doing, buddy? Your box is going out tomorrow, by the way. I'm sorry. I keep forgetting to put her in the box. So hey there, Johnny. Tight lines to you too, man. Appreciate it. Spring, what's that? Shoot, most of your trap season's been spring. I haven't seen very much snow down there for long. A lot of rain, yeah. I seen that. That's good though. We need it, especially the lakes right now. Lake Huron's just as low as it was several years ago, and that's not good. Hey, McParland, how you doing? Hey there, Jason. Okay, well, I appreciate it, Rob. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just running behind. I've been so busy with stuff. Yeah, we got ours late too, but I'm hoping we're about done with it. Hey there, Rick. How you doing, brother? Hey there, Greg. I don't know if Robin's on yet. Hey, James. How you doing, buddy? Hey, Gina. Now, before I forget, Jason, I know you said, I think it was 2 weeks ago, you said you needed some steelhead jigs when I said I was doing there's Robin. When I said I was doing the auction. Well, tonight, this is a panfish box. All right, mystery panfish box that's loaded with stuff. It weighs 1 pound, 4 ounces, but I did there's a total of 36 steelhead jigs in here. So 36 steelhead jigs mixed with all the panfish stuff, because I like to use those steelhead jigs for panfish too. So there is a ton of steelhead jigs in there, along with lots of great panfish tackle. That'll be going on auction here at 7:30. So hey, Joe, how you doing, buddy? Hey, Denise. Don't do it to you. It's all good colors too, man. All your favorites. Sure, go ahead and ask your question, Alex, whenever you want. It's saying my connection's unstable. Let me know if I drop you guys. If so, I'm definitely going to complain because they got me paying $90 a month now for my internet. So yeah, hopefully you are feeling better, Gina. Yeah, that is an insult, Rob. I had another pile of snow on my van this morning and it wasn't supposed to. Hey there, Brian. How you doing? Lots and lots of stuff coming up, guys. Spring, like I said a few minutes ago, when it kicks into gear, it kicks in fast. And oh, good. I'm glad, Joe. Well, it helps too that I've got daylight this time of day, so that's helping out. Good days and bad. Well, I'm glad you're having good days, Gina. It'll go quick. It'll go quick. Right now is a good time for castor mounds, Alex. This is the best time of year for them because they call it the spring breakout. As soon as the ice starts melting, that's when the beavers are able to start getting out of their dens and they start, doing their, mating and getting out and feeding more. And That's when you really want to use the caster mounds. They work good in the fall for me, but they work way better out there this time of year. Hey, Dancer, how you doing, Ray? Smelt dipping? Yep, that's coming up. Spring, yep, spring LT tournaments coming up. I'll talk about that tonight. Hey, Maya. Yes, those those were ramps. I didn't pick them yet. It was kind of just a way to grab people's attention. However, I can just about put money down that I could go out there probably next week and pick some ramps. Good eye, though. Good eye. The reason I did that, though, is because ramps are one of the very first things that you can get out and pick in the spring. They are up and green before anything. They're green under the snow. So, yeah, you want to get out there as soon as the snow is gone in the woods, get out and get some ramps. Hey, Joe, how you doing, buddy? Most favorite pastime. Oh, that's a I think if it came down to it, because I love to sing, I love to metal detect. I like. Oh, I think if it came down to it, because I love to sing, I love to metal detect. I like to do a lot of things, but I would say if I had to choose one thing, it would be fishing. It would be fun. I could never see ever going without in my life. So no, it ain't when the ice is all gone. No, Alex, it's just when the ice is gone in front of their dens. I mean, once it's clear enough for them to get out and move, they've got no need to hit those food piles under the ice. They can actually get out and go for fresh food. And that's why they get so excited, because they're able to get out and get all that fresh stuff. They don't have to eat on the stuff they've had under the ice all winter. So the beaver breakout is definitely the best time of year, which should be going on right now. Uh, hey Ryan, how you doing, buddy? Do I do a bass tournament? The tournament, okay. I wasn't gonna say any species because I don't want people to get any. I don't want anybody getting ahead of anybody. But my spring tournament is going to include bass. However, it's not by weight. It's going to be a length thing because everybody's got a tape measure, but not everybody's got a scale. So my springtime tournament, I am going to be adding 2 fish, so there can be 10 winners in my spring tournament. It's going to go from the last Saturday in April all the way to the end of June. That's going to be my springtime tournament. After that, I'm only doing one tournament in the summertime, and it's just the bingo tournament, which will be just a weekend thing. Usually everybody gets the bingos in 2 days. So that's the game plan. Hey, Scott, how you doing, buddy? Oh, thanks, Ray. Appreciate that, brother. I love catching them, man, and I do. Some people call me the fish whisperer. I know those fish, man. It's very seldom that I can't find fish and catch them. Hey there, Bill. Oh, you're welcome, Alex. Yep. Yeah, it's they're basically trapped under the ice, and it's once they can break out, once they get an opening, it's game on. So thanks, sis. Yeah, if you haven't already, hit that thumbs up. I appreciate it. Hey, Mr. Krakowian, how you doing? You always go. I mean, I really wouldn't mind doing a weight tournament, but again, it's too easy. As far as doing one over the internet, it's way too easy for somebody to cheat on that, as we've seen. But it's even easier when it's somebody sending me a picture of the scale, because somebody could be pulling on the tail a little bit. I mean, so much could go into it. So it's just much easier if I do it by length. And even by length, believe it or not, I have kicked out some people's lengths this year. I will not, if you send me a length and I don't like it, let's say I see that you've got your nose a little behind the front, like if you're trying to gain a little extra inch, I don't count it. There's no point. I mean, make your measurements count. Do them to the T. Don't try to extend it in any way. You catch what you catch. You can't just make them bigger. So I kick people out if I see that they're trying to stretch the fish out or move it a little hair off of the line, and a lot of that crap goes on. I'm going to be a lot this year. I will be camping a whole lot this year. I haven't done any real camping videos yet, but this season I've done ice camping, but this season I'll be doing a lot of them. I've got the van all cleaned out. I'm probably just going to be camping in the van with my dogs. I've got a hound dog and a lab, and the two of them are going to go with me. We're going to be doing a trip down the Asable River here in Mayo, probably pretty soon here. I'd say around the second week of April. Um, and then I'm planning on going around the state and camping in different locations. I want to try, I'm going to do it not only to cover more area and get my name out there more for videos, but also I want to get my lures and freedom baits. I want to get in more parts of the state. So it's also a business thing. Cool. You'll like that, Ray. It's going to be fun. Yep. It's not just bass though. Like I said, it's actually, this tournament in the spring is going to be a lot like the one we just did for the ice, except it's going to include 10 species. They won't be the same as before. There might be a couple the same as before because those were like everybody's favorite fish. However, I'm adding a couple and I am going to mix things up. Like I didn't have bass in because most places you can't legally bass fish through the ice. Also, catfish. Everybody's like, why didn't you add catfish? Well, there ain't very many people that do ice catfishing, and I probably wouldn't have had very many sent to me through entries. However, catfish will probably be one in the spring tournament, as well as possibly freshwater drum. So it's going to be fun, guys. I know you'll enjoy it. Yeah, stuff the fish with weights. That's a nut. I mean, they could put a half-ounce weight in a fish's right in the back of their mouth. And how am I going to know if they just send me a quick picture of the scale? It just ain't going to work that way. So, hey, Jen, how you doing? Boy, oh boy, I am mad at this little monster right here. She was bad today. You was bad. Her and Ruby ran away, which scared the crap out of me. I have never had my dogs ever run away from me. I couldn't find them for at least a half hour. They ran next door, which is a good distance. It's like a quarter mile or more. But the neighbor, I called up there and thank God he had them. So it just scared me. No, that's how it's supposed to be. If that nose isn't touching the front line, I'm not going to count it. I'm not stupid. A lot of people think I'm stupid when they send me these things, but I know my way around liars and cheaters, and I will, I'll sit there and zoom right in on a picture if you send me one, and I'll make sure that nose is there, and I'll make sure the tail is where it's supposed to be. If there's any sign of cheating, I just won't count it. I mean, it's that easy, Yeah, the van's fixed, Alex. I got it fixed the week, last week or the week before. It ended up costing me more than I thought, though. It was 600 or 590 something dollars. It was ridiculous. Yeah, it's going to be, multi-species, just like this one, but I think we're going to get a bigger turnout too, because if you think about it, more people fish in the summer and spring than they do in the winter. I mean, we're getting more ice fishermen every year, but I really think we're going to have a bigger turnout this time for the open water. So I'd like to see if we could get 200, because we had 104, I think, entries. If we could get 200 entries into this next tournament, that would make the payouts just awesome. The payouts would be over $200, and it would be really cool. And I'm also going to be adding a kids portion. It's going to be for kids 12 and under. Now, for that, I thought about bumping the tournament price up to maybe $12. I'll let you guys help me decide on this, but I thought about maybe $12. And what I would do is take the $2 and put that towards the kitty for the kids tournament, or I could just go around to bait shops and see if they'll donate stuff for the kids, because I'd rather see the kids get tackle than I would money. So I'd rather see it go to use for something that can keep them away from the TV and video games and such. So yeah, it was bad, Jen. I haven't been that scared in a very long time. My heart, I was losing it. I was running around blindly like I was going to pass out. Bowfins, we shall see. That's up in the air. Because again, that one, I mean, I've caught some, but there's not a lot of people that catch them. It's not a fish that most people can get. $35. Yeah, I'll tell you, I love her to death though. She's doing really good. I've got her trained. She sits, she shakes. I'm getting her to train to where she runs in circles before I give her a treat. I'm really happy with her. She's doing good. So, hey Aaron, how you doing, brother? It is very scary, Bill. Yep, very scary. Yeah, thanks for mentioning that, Bill. And I want to say that too. Congratulations to the winners of the ice fishing tournament. The heat was on. I was really excited to see all the entries, and the fish that were put in this ice season were huge. It was really cool to see the fish go up like that. So I'm gonna. I'm really looking forward to next season. I'm gonna try and get twice as many sponsors in for the next one. Just I really love doing this stuff for you guys. So you like the $2 idea? Okay. Well, thanks. I like your opinion. Thanks. No, I fished mullet once in the summer, Justin. I haven't fished Burt in the summer, but I fished mullet with my dad in the summertime. He lost the only muskie he'd ever had on his life was in mullet, but I haven't fished it in probably 15 years. Hey Tom, how you doing, brother? Thanks, Gina. Yeah, you guys, man, all the tournament winners did so good. All the prizes have been sent except for one. I just got the one guy was a little late getting me his address. I just got it yesterday, so his stuff will go out tomorrow. But yeah, everybody did. I only had one person complain to me about measurements and saying it wasn't fair. Other than that, everybody was good. And for over 100 anglers, I'd say that's pretty good to only have one complaint. So you like the $2 one too, Alex? I appreciate it. She sits, shakes, and runs. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You being good, baby. Now she knows she was bad. The good thing though is when my neighbor said that he had him, he was going to walk him out to the road, and he did. And I went out and I yelled for him. Well, she come running right to me. She was good about it. Now Ruby, on the other hand, she just kind of didn't care. She wandered out in the field. She took me another 10 minutes to get in the house. So yeah, she's in trouble. But oh, I know it was bad, Ray, and I'm sorry. I do apologize for that for everybody that got into it and wasn't able to make it up this way or get on ice. It was a tough season. So yeah, definitely a good group of people for sure. Hey there, Brad. How you doing, Wild Game Pursuit? I'm doing okay, man. A bear hunt. Cool. That's cool. I was hoping to get in with the DNR. I was messaging him yesterday about it, about going out and doing some of the research with them, going out and tagging the baby bears and all that stuff. I'm hoping I get a chance to. I think that'd be a lot of fun. That'd be a lot of fun, Mike, for sure. Yeah. Okay. I will, Justin. I appreciate that. New gas auger. I'm not gonna lie. I use the canned gas many times, and I've never had a problem with it. Never had a problem. So, I mean, it costs more, obviously, but well, thanks, Rodney. Yeah, I'm sorry that some of you wasn't able to get out. So, oh yeah, the wind. Yeah, today would have been a bad day. Not to mention, Scott, a friend of mine called me earlier. The current was really bad today from the runoff from yesterday. So, thanks, Gina. Yeah, if you guys haven't already, hit that thumbs up. I appreciate it. Hey there, Ryan. There was one person. I don't know of anybody people wise that fell through, but I know that there was an idiot up this way that fell through with his truck. He was out there drunk, and in my opinion, he deserved it. So I didn't hear of any actual just people fall through though. Huh. Hey, Mark. Yeah, well, they're actually looking for volunteers right now, Brad. Tying up some stingers. Oh yeah, there you go. Got to have those. Me and speaking of walleye fishing, me and Rick, we're gonna be going out walleye fishing in the Saginaw River Tuesday. So if any of you guys are down there, down that way, out in boats or anything, swing by, say hi in the boat. Yeah, we're going to be out there in the river fishing walleye. So I heard it was terrible, but you guys, I knew it would be today because you had that rain and stuff recent. So runoff's real bad. It should be fine by Tuesday, though. Yeah, the winds don't help either. It's definitely, I mean, we got 40-mile-an-hour gust. I lost my internet up here about a half hour before going live. I had to have them fix it for me. Hey Robert, how you doing, buddy? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Just ready for spring. I don't like sitting here when the ice isn't quite good enough and I need to get out. I live I'm between Harrisville and Lincoln, Michigan, kind of up by Alpena. Oh, are they, Rodney? Yeah, that sucks. That sucks. That does make it tough, man. You get that chocolate milk water and you'll be on Harson's Island. There you go. Hey Wes, how you doing, buddy? Bunch over by Bentley. See, I've still never in my life. I'm hoping this year, and hopefully I can get it on video. I'm hoping to see them while I'm out and about this year. Same thing with the elk. You know, I had that cool elk video last year. I'm gonna try and walk up to one this year. I think I could do it because they just seemed pretty content last year when I was up close. You know, even driving by, they didn't seem to care because you got to think about it. An elk out there in the woods, he really doesn't have much for enemies except us. You know, coyotes, they're so big, the coyotes ain't gonna do. So I really don't think they fear us that much. I think it'd be kind of cool to go up and see how close I can get to one. Oh, I bet that was awesome, Mike. That would be cool. Yeah, that'd be a cool way too to see. I bet it was hard. That's cool though. You got to see some big fish, I'm sure. Yeah, the gusts are what's really bad right now. Yeah, if you guys haven't already hit that thumbs up, I appreciate it. I see I got 58 watching and only 29 thumbs up. 7:30 comes around. I will be doing a Panfish mystery box giveaway. This Panfish box has 1 pound, 4 ounces of Panfish stuff. It's all name brand, really good stuff in there. I mean, it's really good stuff. I went through all my favorites. I also threw in, there's 36 steelhead jigs in there because I like to, I like to personally use the steelhead jigs with a lot of my microplastics. Does it? You never know, Alex, but I'll tell you, I would, if I went, that'd be a way I wouldn't mind going because at least I was trying to be close to nature. Oh yeah, definitely gonna lose the ice. Yeah, it's been going. I mean, I'm not risking it anymore. There's no point. Hey there, Dave. How you doing, buddy? Where do you do the thumbs up? You're old. There should be just a thumbs up button on your screen, and oh, you got to X out of the chat. Okay, I didn't realize you guys had to do that. I guess you got to X out of the chat and then hit the thumbs up. Thanks, Alex. We are, I'm gonna try upriver for the first time, Scott. I've ice fished it, but I've never fished it in the boat. So we're gonna head up to the Zilwaukee. We're gonna put in up there and we're gonna go downstream. I have a spot downstream from the Zilwaukee that I ice fish, and I want to try jigging that hole. So I think there's gonna be some big flatheads in there too. Still holding 3 feet. Oh my God. We've still, me and Rick, you seen the video. We were out about 3 days ago. There was still a solid 8 inches of ice. I mean, most lakes still have 8 to 10 out here because we had a bunch of snow on top. The only problem is the ice isn't good. It's a really honeycombed, just nasty layer. So it's going to go fast. It's not worth risking it. Oh yeah, we should get together, Brad. Get a hold of me, man. That's cool. You're laid off right now. That's a good time. 50 yards. I was a lot closer to them in the van. I mean, I was like 10 feet from them in the van when I did my little videos this year, and I am sure that I could have got out. Thanks, Ray. Thank you. Oh my God. Yeah, I bet that was a workout, Mike. 20 inches north of Green Bay. Whew. By the island. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's, you know where I'm going then. That's exactly where I'm going. You know that Thor's being a jerk. You know that cement wall? There's that rock, like a rock cement wall or something over there across from the island. That's where I like to ice fish. And I've always, yeah, that's where we plan on being Tuesday. Ugh, I wish I could, man. The only things I'll be able to do this year are fish. I have to go fishing with the boat where I can take my dogs. I'm not going to be able to take solo trips. So, and that ain't going to be much good for fishing any stream. Hey, Bob, how you doing, buddy? That would have been good, Greg. Oh, I'll tell you, seeing the elk in the wild was really something. If you guys haven't seen the videos from last year, I really recommend checking it out. I had some cool footage of elk from my trout trip last year, and it was just unreal. I even had pictures or video of little baby elk, and I'll tell you, man, they are so cute. When I first seen them, I thought it was deer, and then I realized it was elk, and I'm like, oh my God. And that was when I seen the cow, and I seen a couple bulls, and it was really cool. Oh, that's cool, Jason. Heck yeah, man. How do you enter the giveaway? I'm not doing, if you're talking about the panfish thing, that's not going to be a giveaway. That's an auction. Here at 7:30, I'll be auctioning off that box. Basically, I just put it up and people start shouting out numbers and they get it for whatever they want to pay for. I usually lose out money-wise, but it's nice to get product out there for people to use. I do a giveaway, though, at the end of the month for everybody that is in my Patreon. So if you join up on Patreon, you'll get thrown in for a giveaway that I do every month. So you marked a ton. That's good. That's where I really want to fish there, so... Hey, Nikki, how you doing, bud? It's been that way, Mike. That limit's been that way for a couple of years now. That's good, Bob. That's good. I'm still kicking too. I don't. For all of you that's on Facebook, I'm not sure how many of you seen it, but I'm working on writing a book right now. I'm trying to write a page or so a day, and I've been posting my pages on Facebook for people to see. Now it's going to be basically an outdoor life book about everything that I know in the wild, everything from picking mushrooms to fishing, metal detecting, all that. I'm going to have a little stuff, about basically every little thing I know. So if you got Facebook, check that out. If you don't, hopefully you guys would enjoy a book because I'm working on it. So I'm glad that you've seen it, Bill. I really want to hear it, Mark. I've never got to hear it. I want to hear it this year. I've always wanted to do that, McParland. That always looked cool. Cool. I'll be seeing you then, Ray. Me and Rick will be out there. We'll just be an aluminum boat, but we'll be seeing you then. I think it will be, Rick. Huh. That's probably going to be fun. I'm hoping I can, Ray. The way I'm looking at it is I'm not in a rush because, I've tried doing books in the past, but I was also trying to rush it. I figure if I can do a page a day or even a page and a half a day, that's a minimum of 365 pages at the end of the year. That's a book. That's a darn good book. So, and my book's going to have pictures. Every page has some pictures to go with it for those that have, don't have the greatest patience and don't like to read that much. There's going to be a lot of pictures. So I'm working at it. All right, have a good night, Pat. Yeah, that'd be cool, Bill. Yeah, have her look me up. Yep, that way you could read them. I wish there was other ways. I wish I could post it on here or, I yeah, there's really not much that I can do, but they're good. So far, I've wrote one on, don't put them away is about the putting away microplastics and jigs in the spring and how to fish them for springtime panfish. And I just wrote a 2-pager on morel mushrooms. And today, was it today or I think today I posted it a page about fiddlehead ferns. Maybe it was yesterday. Oh no, that was all me, Rodney. I should probably put my name at the bottom of them, at least for now, because yeah, people probably steal the pages. Because yeah, a lot of people don't know that it's me. But yep, that's all me writing, man. But thank you, I appreciate that, Rodney. Oh, it'd be a riot, McParlin. I've seen some cool videos. Like I said, guys, when I do this auction on this panfish box, it is loaded with a lot of name brand stuff. It is 1 pound, 4 ounces of panfish gear. There's 36 steelhead jigs in there, all miscellaneous colors, because I like to use those for panfish, but you could also use them for steelhead and trout. So I'll be auctioning those off here in just a few minutes. Coming up, though, guys, I want to make this a point to talk about right this second. Springtime stuff. Somebody mentioned ramps on here earlier. I just want to say, if you get a chance, get out there. You can't do it on public property. They got a law in Michigan. But if you can get out on some private land and just search for the ramps, I've got videos out there that might help you find them. But get out and look for them. As soon as the snow's gone, those ramps are growing right now under the snow. So they're easy to find. They're the first beautiful green leaf that you're going to see come up in the spring. They look like a lily. You can't miss them, and they grow in beautiful patches. You'll see a whole bunch of what look like lilies. Almost positive those are going to be ramps, and they are just delicious. They're one of my favorite things to eat in the woods. Shortly after the ramp season there, we got fiddleheads coming up around the end of April with the morel mushrooms. They come up about the same exact time, and the asparagus that comes up too right at the same time. So just tons of stuff coming up, guys. You figure too, it's only a few weeks away. We got trout season. Believe it or not, it's funny. Walleye just ended, pike just ended, but guess what? Last Saturday in April, it opens back up. So it's really not that long. So things are going to be good. Things are going to be good. It's going to be slow here for a bit with what I'm doing, just till the snow and stuff goes away. But for now, you can get out and shed hunt. There's a lot of little things you can do. I'm still going to be trapping. I'm going to get out this week and set some traps. But it's definitely going to be a good season. Well, I appreciate that, McParlin. Thank you. I'll definitely let you guys know. It's been a dream of mine. I wish my mom was still around because she'd tell you. I've tried to write books because I love to write. I wrote for the Iosco News Herald for a couple years, and I did all the outdoor columns and fishing reports. And I'll tell you, it doesn't seem like much, but doing an outdoor column on something different every single week, it's nuts. That it's not easy to do, but I did it. So I know I've got it in me. I know I can make a really cool book with all the stuff that I've done in my life. 11 inches in Mayo. Yeah, that's what I was just telling him though, Richard. There is ice. The shore ice is going to go though, and it's going to go fast with these temperatures and the rain that we got. The shore ice will go first. Not to mention that you could have 20 inches of ice, but after all this rain and wind and snow melt, it's honeycombed. It's not good ice. I don't care how thick it is. It's not good ice, and it's going to go fast. It doesn't take much when that ice gets honeycombed. It's no longer solid ice once it gets that way. Oh yeah, I've heard there's tons out west. That would be really cool. That's awesome. Stephen King's one of my favorites, so thanks, Bob. Thanks. Well, it's 7:30, so I'm gonna start the auction here, guys. Oh, that'd be cool. Thanks, Rob. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'll definitely need help with all that because I don't know anything about editors. I'm just gonna write the book, get it done, and see. I'll have to. I'd like to get a hold of a publishing company. $15. Alex has her at $15. There is a pile of name brand tackle in this box. Lots of great stuff. We're at 15. Jason's got her at 20. $20. Just beat you there, James. $20. $20. Like I said, there's 36 steelhead jigs in there, plus all the panfish stuff. We're at 25. Alex jumped her. We're at 25. 25. Jason's got 30. 35 from Rick. 30. 35. Just beat you there a little bit, Ray. $35 from Rick. 60. Rob wasn't messing around. He jumped her up. He jumped her up, barely beat you there, Ray. $60. Rob's got her at 60 right now. $60. Big old panfish box full of all the best stuff. All the best stuff. 75. Ray jumped her 75. Just beat you there, Rick. $75 right now, guys. $75 for the panfish box. Included in the box, there is 36 steelhead jigs. There are tungsten jigs, plastics, all kinds of good stuff in here. All $80. Jason jumped her to 80. Actually, Rick has it. I didn't see Rick's first. Rick had 80. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. I would have loved to have met Fred Bear. That's really cool. Yeah, I want to get my name out there a little more. I definitely want a book. So 85. Ray's got her up. $85. $85 for this. Great panfish box. Everything you need in here to catch springtime panfish. Lots of name brand tackle. Yeah, all my favorite stuff is in here, guys. And it's a guarantee box if you want to go out and catch big panfish. So Ray's got her at 85 right now. We're at $85. $85. You got jigs, plastics, tungstens, all kinds of stuff. 90. Rick jumped her to 90. We're at $90 right now. 90 for the panfish. Ray jumped her to 100. We're at $100. $100 right now, guys. $100 for the panfish box. Lots and lots of good tackle in this panfish box. Lots of name brand stuff. It's free shipping over 100. Yep. Otherwise, it was probably around. It's probably going to cost me about $10 in shipping. So we're at $100 right now, though. $100. $100 right now for the panfish box. $100. $100 right now, guys. Lots of good stuff in here. Lots of really good stuff. Lots of steelhead jigs, tungsten jigs, name brand plastics of all kinds, beetle spins, you name it. All the good stuff. But right now we're at $100. I shouldn't do this, but I want to show you. I bought these special in Wisconsin, and I was going to keep them because this is one of the coolest things I've ever seen. Look how tiny these little plastic minnows are. I thought these were really cool, and they're super old. Super old. So, but they're gonna kill. These are gonna be some of the best minnows you ever used. But I paid $3 just for that little pack. So lots of good stuff in here, though, guys. Lots of good stuff. Ray's got her at 100 right now. $100. $100. Okay, yeah, I will, Alex. I'm still waiting on. I ordered some stuff from the lady that makes my decals and stuff, and I haven't got it yet. So, oh, I'm sure they would be. They look destructive on everything. I've never seen minnows that small, and they're going to be just awesome. And you've got New Z-Man stuff in there. You've got a whole bunch of good stuff. You got Northland tackle. There's everything in here. So we're at $100 right now, guys. I'm going to let this go for about 30 more seconds. If nobody else wants to bid on it, the box is going to sell for $100 to Ray Wright. $100. Lots and lots of good tackle. There's even a dozen panty pounders in there. $100 right now. $100 going for 15 more seconds. In 15 seconds, if nobody bids, Ray's going to have her. 36 steelhead jigs, whole bunch of good plastics. Lots of brand new stuff. You got Freedom Baits. Rick jumped her 101. We're at 101. 101 right now, guys. 101. He jumped it at the last second there. He had like five seconds to go. Rick's got her at 101. Yeah. Cold. That's funny. Oh, 101 right now. 101. Lots and lots of great stuff. Hey, John. 110. Ray jumped her 110. 110. We're at 110 right now. It's definitely a good price. I mean, the price on these plastics and stuff is, you know, it's expensive for micro stuff. If anybody's bought that stuff, you'll know it's not cheap. So 110, we are at 110 right now, guys. Gonna go for about 20 more seconds. 110 going for about 20 seconds here. About 10 seconds left on the clock. I know, I appreciate everybody's bids because I like doing this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You got it, Ray. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. I appreciate the support. Yeah, I took quite a while today putting that box together. I made sure it's got a little bit of everything, and it's all just epic fishing stuff. It's all stuff that you've seen me use last year. Catching a lot of big panfish, and it's also new stuff that just came out the end of last summer that I haven't even got to use yet. It's all brand new, you know, new to the fishing world. You're gonna like it. Good stuff. So yeah, congratulations, Ray. Congratulations. You're going to catch a lot of stuff on there. But yeah, I appreciate it. And like I said, guys, there's a lot of springtime stuff coming up. I am hoping this year to do camping, as we mentioned earlier. I'll be camping in the van with my 2 dogs. We just going around the state, going all over. I've got a lot of places marked down that I would like to go fish. So it should be a lot of fun. I just hit that guy because he's a douche. But it's going to be a good time, guys. I plan on going all around, camping just about everywhere. Hopefully meeting up with some people while I'm out. I won't have much time to actually hang out. I'll be mostly fishing and spending the time with my dogs. But it's going to be a really good summer and spring. So I actually blocked him, sis. That's why it says blocked by LT on there. Yeah, he's a bozo for sure. You know, I really want to, Dave. That's why, you know, earlier in the season I mentioned that I wanted to do it through the ice. I never made it though. But yeah, it's something I want to do. I know you guys got, you know, top in the state down there for Lakers. So clowns don't scare me. They're just a bunch of losers that don't like to be seen. Too afraid to actually speak to me in person, so they hide their face with little girly makeup. But no, I would like to get down there and fish for the Lakers for sure. They are doing really good on the Lakers up here right now on the Tawas State dock, and that's something that I've been wanting to do too. Also, sucker fishing, guys. Sucker fishing right now is getting really good. So the sucker fishing starts to heat up this time of year, and it should be good. So that's something I want to do probably in the next week or so. Oh, I appreciate it, Jen. I'm definitely going to take you guys up on that, and I'm hoping to do it, Gemma, hoping to do it around the second week of April probably. I'm just waiting until because we'll be camping in the tent. I want to make sure the temps are around 50 at night, or at least in mid 40s. Yeah, you never know, Bill. Probably could, because I'll be up that way. I have a bunch of lakes, especially on the west side. I really want to. I've never really fished the west side, and there's a lot of spots that I want to fish on the west side. Cedarville is also something I'd like to do with my boat. I would really like to get out there and do some pike fishing in Cedarville. So, yeah, sky's the limit this year, guys. You really never know. Thanks, Jen. Yeah, those are always good, Bob. Hey, baby, you want to come up and see people? Come on, Jen says hi. Tell everybody that you was bad today and you ran away and that you was a turd. But yeah, again, guys, right now it seems slow on the channel. I'm trying to put at least one video a week out at this time. But again, once spring kicks into gear, which is going to be really fast, like in I'd say 2 weeks tops, I'm going to be putting out videos again, three a week. I will be getting out probably this week or next week to do some shed hunting. We do have a lot of snow still up here, especially in the woods. So I just want to wait till the snow goes out in the woods so I can really get out and look for those sheds. So that ain't going to be long from now either. "43-inch northern." Wow. Yeah, see, that's something I've always wanted to do. I really, because I love to pike fish. I'd like to get up there and cast spinner baits and, split tail minnow flukes and stuff like I do any other time. So carp fishing. I like carp fishing, but man, it is just to me, it's almost like going out and only fishing tip ups. That's just there's a lot of dead time there. A lot of dead time. Oh, I'm sure you will, Bill. I'm sure you will. I mean, people need to get out. I think people just don't realize that they're around. If people got out this spring and looked for the smelt on Huron, they would get them. They would get them. There's plenty of smelt right now coming back. So just got to get out and get them. Oh God. So you had the same deal, Jen. Yeah, it's not good. Ruby, was you bad? Come here. Come up. Come say hi. Come on. Come on, babies. Come say hi to everybody. You being shy? You was the real bad one. You didn't want to come home at all. Donuts Tuesday? Heck yeah, buddy. Gemma love that. I'd be shocked if you didn't, man. There's this lake or this state's got so many walleyes. Yeah, they've made a big comeback, Bill. They've made a big comeback. In fact, the past 2 years, I didn't get to do it this year because the ice never got good. But the past 2 years, my last videos of smelt fishing, if you go back and watch those smelt fishing videos, those are part of Lake Huron. So, and it was loaded. I mean, millions of smelt coming through. So, there's plenty. There's plenty. Jen says hi, Rube. She's a sweetheart. She is. The dogs knew I was mad today too when they came back. I don't hit them or nothing, but you're on the Wisconsin side. Okay. Yeah, that's to me that's the most beautiful part over there. Yeah, it's nice up there. I am when I do my travels this year, I'm going to try to focus on when especially in the UP, I'm going to focus on some different types of species, stuff that I can't really get so much of down here. I've wrote down a lot of lakes up there that have splake in them. There's not I mean there's a ton of them, but there's not a ton that have boat launches. Most of them are like hike in or carry in. And again, with me and the dogs, I have to have somewhere I could take the boat. So I will be taking the boat up. I've marked some places off that have a lot of splake. We'll be doing splake fishing up there in the spring and summer. Also going after muskie. I've got Dollarville wrote down up there, as well as some other places. I've got a lot of muskie lakes wrote down now in the southern part of Michigan as well. But I think it's going to be more fun up there. In my opinion, everything's more fun up there because it's just serene and you don't have as many people. So I mean, carp fishing, I ain't kicking it. Carp fishing's fun and they're a blast to catch. That's why, I hate when everybody wants to kill them all because they are a lot of fun. They clean up the bottom real good and they're just good fish to catch. But again, it's something that I could sit all day and catch one carp, and that doesn't make a very good video. Yeah, a lot of people were, back in the day on Huron, and nobody's done it in a while. They just don't realize that they're around, but they're back. Not that I know of, Rob. I've looked into it, and all the collars that I've looked at are in the 200s, so it's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Mullet has splake. See, I have splake lakes down here. You've seen me catch them in the winter, but I want to go up there where I can catch bigger splake. You got to figure in the lower peninsula, all of our lakes get hit so hard. We've got way more people fishing our lakes. So when the lakes do get stocked, they usually don't get an opportunity to actually grow. The people go in and they fish them out before they actually get a chance to uh, grow to any potential size. Now in the UP, it's different. There's not as many people up there. A lot of those lakes are kind of hidden in the backwoods, and I got a feeling I can get into some really nice fish up that way. So I've been writing a lot of those lakes down because I could go to Avalon or Clear Lake if I really wanted, but I want to do things different. I mean, everybody could fish the same lakes all the time, but I want to fish. I like going different places, seeing new surroundings, catching fish that I've never seen. Just reward them when they come to you. Yeah, that was the problem though, is they didn't. They've never done this before. Usually when they get out, they do come to me. I can go out and they've been amazing. I'll holler because they'll jump the gate. I'll holler and they'll come running. No problem. I just open the gate, they run in, I tell them they're good, I give them treat. Today I go out, I don't know if they chased a cat. I don't know what happened, but again, they were quarter mile or more down the road. They were a long way. So, and they weren't coming back. Yeah. Beaver Island. Yeah, that would be fun. I've seen people fly fish carp. Yeah, the different scenery, all that stuff's better. Structure, I don't care if it's a new log in the water. All that stuff to me is exciting. I like it all. A new patch of lily pads that I've never seen before. It's all worth it. And as I said before, I'm planning probably pretty soon here because I'm keeping an eye on the forecast. When the forecast sticks in the 50s, daytime temps, your pan fishing starts heating up pretty dang good. And I noticed down in Jackson area in southern Michigan, you guys are going to be sticking in the 50s before long. So I'm probably going to take a trip down to Waterloo, camp out with the dogs, just probably out of the van, and fish a few different lakes down there that I'll be fishing that I've never fished before. And I'm trying for red ears. I'm going to go for master angler red ears. It's something I know I can do down there. And, that's just like last year. I know you enjoyed seeing me do my chase for the master anglers. I'm going to do the same thing this year. I'm going to target different master angler fish, keep trying to check them off my list. It's going to be a fun year, and I know I can get a lot of big fish this year. I wouldn't mind getting a actual state record either, which is something I'm going to work hard at if I can find some good fisheries. So, but yeah, it's going to be fun. I know soon I can get the sucker master angler, which I'll cross off my list. Um, I think it's only 21 inches, which really isn't that big. They average that big in the Asable, so that's a good way to start if you want to get into the master angler program. I highly recommend it. In my opinion, we have to use what the state gives us. Okay, if it's something that the state just says they'll give us, take advantage of that because it's not often we can do something like that. Usually they're using us. They take all our money. They take everything from us. Um, take what you can from them. And the Master Angler program is one of them things. Take that really cool patch that you can get. Otherwise, you're not taking advantage of something that you could do. So I really think everybody should start doing it. It's a lot of fun. The patches are beautiful. They just make for a great trophy. So how long the list is to get on. Um, Not sure what you're talking about, Mark. I must have missed something. Oh yeah, it's that time of year. I know I could leave tomorrow and go downstate and catch a ton of big panfish. I mean, it is that time of year. So it's you guys that live downstate, get out and do it, man. The panfish this time of year, they're starting. As soon as your ice goes, which your ice has been gone, you haven't had but maybe a crust here and there, you could be out slaying panfish. I don't care. It might not be the warmest. It's not shorts weather like everybody loves, but that don't mean you can't get out and smash the panfish. This is the time of year you get out and do it, especially once you see that your lily pads start coming up. I'm not talking about opening up and flowering. Once you see that they're starting to come from the bottom, it's game on. The panfish are biting, guaranteed. When the water's warm enough for those lily pads to start popping up, the panfish are going to be biting hard. So, something to watch for. Um, Yeah, the Master Angler Program, all it is, the Michigan Department of Natural Resources has a list of fish. It has a list of every fish species that we have in Michigan. At the end of it's in the fishing guide. You'll see it in the fishing guide. They have a list of every fish species, and at the end of that fish species, they show a number. For instance, bluegill have to be 10 inches. You have to get a 10-inch bluegill. It'll say 10 inches next to it. Smallmouth bass, 21 inches. All the fish right there it tells. It also tells next to it what the state record is, pound wise. So it gives you an idea of how to possibly beat the state record. But all you got to do is you catch the fish the size or bigger that they want for that master angler. You go on their website. They have a real easy to fill out application. It doesn't get any more simple than what they have right now. All you have to do is send them a photo of the fish caught on a measurement. That's it. That's it. You have a good, clear photo of it being measured, send it to them. Boom, you're in. So it's super easy to do. To go to Isle Royal, I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. I've always wanted to go there, but that's something I would probably just get to do as a sightseeing, and I don't do much of that. But oh yeah, this week crappie for sure. Downstate, yep. Up here it's going to be a bit because we still got ice, but yeah, downstate the crappies are going to be just pounding right now. Um, Waterloo is a beautiful area. There's a lot of good lakes down there. All you have to do, guys, if you're interested in the Master Angler, just Google search Michigan Master Angler, and it'll instantly pop up the Master Angler app. And you click on that, boom, you just fill out your application for it. Super easy. Just put in your name, it wants your fishing license number, so they know you're legal, obviously. They want to know where you caught it. You don't always have to be truthful on that if you want to hide your fishing spots. But you want to know where you caught it, what you caught it on, the time of day, just all that kind of cool stuff. It's not hard at all to fill out. And then you just send them a picture of the measurement. That's it. And you could put in for there are two different kinds of, it doesn't matter which one, but there's catch and release entries and there's catch and keep. So if you catch and release it, they ask if you did that, you can put a check. Otherwise, catch and keep. But oh yeah, yeah, it is cool that they list the fish. Yeah, you're welcome, John. Nope, you can keep them. You can keep them, Gina. See, I've gotten invitations for that, McParlin, but man, it just scares me because I don't, especially being around the city, I'm worried about the dogs letting them out, obviously, to go to the bathroom or something. They could run off, get hit by a car. There's just so much. That's why I thought about hiding out in the woods with them. And you, well, that ain't a good way to go about it, Mr. Pitt. I am going to be turkey hunting, Mark. Yep. Yep. I don't know when the deadline is. I need to go and look at it. I'd like to apply, but I'm not going to be able to though, because well, if the dogs are no problem, I guess. But like I mean, I have a bunch of lakes already planned out, and I was just going to camp in my van, really. You're welcome, Gina. Oh, it's cool. It's very cool, and I'm glad that you got your patch. It's totally worth it, man. Those patches, I don't know if I oh yeah, I still got them. If you guys missed it from the last time, this is this year's master patch. That's what it is this year, and they're really cool. I mean, every year they change it. This is obviously a little stream run brown trout on a gravel bed. This is, as far as I know, that's only the second one they've done with some structure. They did a walleye one once that had some seaweed on the bottom, but it's just a neat, really cool patch. So I really think you guys should put in for them. They're easy to do. Yeah, they probably will be, Mark. Yep. Well, that's yeah, that's why I'm not gonna stay at campgrounds, Mike. I plan on just staying in the woods, man. That's it. Yeah, I don't do well in campgrounds. I don't like it. There's just too many people. I don't even in the UV, I don't care where you're at. There's going to be too many people. And with the dogs, especially Ruby, I mean she's a sweetheart. She loves everybody. But when she's in the tent and she can't see people or doesn't know what's going on and she hears all these drunk morons around us hooting and hollering, she'll bark, she'll growl. I tried staying with her one time at the Black Lake campground, and it was horrible. It didn't work. Just too many drunk morons. So not gonna do it. Yeah, not gonna do it. He's just wanting to be seen. That's it, Gina. Just another troll. Yours is in the mail. Yeah, that's cool. You'll like it, man. It's a beautiful patch. I like to put mine in frames. I hang them up in the hallway there. I've got a lot of really cool frames in the hallway with I do all my master angler awards in the frames, and I like to do my bird band info too. Now I would like well, I appreciate that, McParland. I would like to get a large picture frame where I can start just putting these in, each year, um, and have the special frame for those. I think that would be really cool. No, I hear you, sis. One thing I want to mention though before I have to get off, because I only got 2 minutes on here, guys. Um, never had any issues. Is as far as my spring tournament, because I know people are interested, I will have the information coming out April 1st. I didn't want to do it too early. I'll have all the information coming out on April 1st, including all the species that'll be in it, and the information about the children 12 and under that'll have their own little special part of the tournament. Hopefully, I can get a lot of kids into it because it'd be a lot of fun. But yeah, we're going to do that tournament starting April 1st is going to be when I put the info out. I'll also be taking all the entries as of April 1st. Now, I gave people a little bit of slack in the winter. I'm not going to do that so much this time. From now on, I'm not. I've seen so many people try to take advantage of that. What I'm going to do is I need to get the payments between April 1st and April 30th. It's the only time. If nobody enters between that time, then just not in the tournament. It's that easy. But that's when I'll be taking the entries, and I'll have the info out for you on April 1st. So it should be a good time. I appreciate everybody getting on though tonight. I appreciate everybody's bids. That was great. It was a good night with you guys chatting. I look forward to chatting with you guys again next week. If you haven't already, get on. If you have a Facebook, check out my writings. Let me know what you think. Gonna have a book come out before too long, hopefully after a year. Good night to you too, Jen. Thanks. Good night, Bill. Night, Rodney. Thank you, Rodney. I appreciate it. Thank you, Rob. Good night, man. Thank you to everybody, though. I really appreciate it all. And again, I can't wait to talk to you guys next week. Next week, it'll just be a chat. I'm only doing auctions every other week. So have a good night, guys. I'll put out as much content as I can. See you next week.